This is the biggest way your mind can actually be your worst enemy when it comes to entrepreneurship and business. When it comes to actually being successful and making money, having a business, being an entrepreneur, you will never get started and you will never see any success if you have this one mental block stopping you. And in this video, I'm not only going to talk about that mental block, I'm going to talk about how you can get over it, how you can beat this thing that's stopping you, and how you can set yourself on a clear path to success in life and business, making money, being happy, having financial freedom. Because in my experience teaching people how to start their own affiliate marketing business online in the last 3 years, I can tell you this is the one thing that I find with every single client that I've ever had that's been stopping them from success. Sometimes it's not a tactic or a strategy that they have that they're doing and they're doing it wrong. Sometimes it's not that. Sometimes it's just this one big mental block. So I'm going to show you in this video completely for free, not having to be in the affiliate franchise or anything like that, not having to be in the program. I'm going to show you how to get over that mental block and set yourself free and set yourself up for success. Now, if it's your first time on this channel, I'm the infamous Joel, and your boss hates me because I show you how to live a life of freedom, passion, and fulfillment. And if you're infamous too, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Now let's go. Now the first thing that I want you to understand in this video is that your mind is actually not designed for success. That's right. I said your mind is not designed for success. Let me explain what that means. See, according to Maslow's hierarchy of needs, which is just a super smart guy from a long time ago who decided to go and discover what was our most important human essential desires, right? That our brain, our mind needs in order to survive, and what it prioritizes in your daily actions. Now, one of the very first things that your mind, your brain needs, that desires every single day that it wakes up is survival. That's right, survival is number one. Now, if you go higher up that hierarchy of needs, there's a whole diagram and everything we're not going to get into too much in this video, but if you go a little bit higher on that diagram, you have like self-actualization all the way at the very top. That means your whole big giant goals and dreams that you've achieved in your life. You have like acceptance from other people, the love and appreciation from your family, from your friends. Those are some of your needs, but they're a little higher up the ladder. They're higher up the pyramid. So basically, those aren't your base needs, right? Your mind, your brain, your daily activities, your desires, the things that you strive for every day. First and foremost, you need to have your base needs met before you can go and want to achieve those other things, before you have the desire to do those other things. Now, why is that important? Let's get into that right now. Now, the reason that that's important is because 99.99.999999% of people on the planet are comfortable. Now, let me explain what that means. It doesn't mean that you like your situation. A lot of times my clients don't like their situation. That's why they're in the program, right? That's why they want to start an affiliate marketing business. That's why they want to get passive income online. Not because of the money, but because they don't like their situation. They want to make money to have financial freedom, to have more time with their family. They're not around enough. They spend 60 hours at work every week. They're breaking their back. They're getting older. They're doing a lot of heavy lifting at work. It's something, right? Something is making them say, enough is enough. I got to start a side business or something. I got to do something to get out of this situation. So you're not comfortable in that sense, but you're comfortable in the sense that you know what you know. It's kind of like the devil you don't know, if you've ever heard of that, terminology. You don't know what it's going to be like starting and growing and building an affiliate marketing business. You have all these things in your head. Do I have enough time? Do I even know how to do this stuff? Am I too old to understand this techie stuff? It seems like a lot of the people doing well are little kids, younger guys, younger girls, that kind of stuff. Am I going to have to be on camera? Sometimes my company won't allow me to do like promotion online. What if they find out I'm doing something on the side? I hear this stuff all the time. And I can promise you, first of all, none of that stuff is true in the affiliate franchise. That's exactly what we specialize in. Don't have to be on camera. You don't need a whole lot of time because we're working right alongside of you and building all the tough stuff for you so you can do this stuff for like a half hour to an hour a day and still see the results. The second thing is pay attention to what's happening when you say those things to yourself internally. What you're really saying to yourself is, I don't like my situation, but at least I know my situation. At least I know when I wake up in the morning, there's a routine that I go through. I get my food, water, shelter. I get everything I need, right? The hierarchy of needs, food, water, shelter. I can survive. I can get by day to day. I can live paycheck to paycheck. I can do all this stuff. Sometimes I can save up and I can take my family to Chuck E. Cheese or something like that. At least you know it, and it's not your fault. That's how the human brain is designed. As long as the human brain, as long as your mind gets the essential things that it needs, anything outside of that seems scary. It seems hard. You start thinking, oh my God, am I going to be humiliated? Is this not going to work? Am I putting my family at risk? Am I not going to live paycheck to paycheck? At least I know it. Okay, anything that steps outside of your daily routine is always going to be scary because you have your needs met. And you're probably thinking, well, how can that be? I know I want the thing. I know I want success. I see your students. I see that wall of testimonials you have, and you're getting people that make like $3,000 in their first week, 6 figures in their first year, that kind of stuff. I want that, okay? There's no way what you're saying to me is true, Joel, okay? Just stop lying to me. It is true, and I'm gonna explain why. Just think about kind of like the sickness. I don't want to bring this up. This is bad analogy, but it's the first thing I can think of. The sickness of, say, a female or even a male. We live in an age where it happens to both. That's in a very toxic and abusive relationship, right? A lot of times, what does society say to them? What does everyone else say to them? Oh, you should leave. You should leave. Like, what's wrong with you? You should just get out of there. Like, right? Like, they make it seem so easy. But what you don't understand about what's going on in their mind is that at least they're used to it. It sucks, but they know it. It is comfortable. Sometimes it's scarier for that person to leave because they don't know what's beyond that. They don't know what's outside of that relationship. They don't know if they can make it on their own. They don't know if they're going to get the love and attention and the things that they're getting right now if they go off on their own. So a lot of times the abuser does a really good job at isolating that person, making them feel like they can't live without them, all that stuff. So they do a really good job of manipulating that person and giving the brain what it needs, giving the mind what it needs as far as survival, as far as, well, at least I have food, water, and shelter. At least I have the things that I know I can have right now. So it's really hard to break that person out of that negative cycle. Now, I can attest to this because I spent a lot of my adult life in prison. The longest time that I spent in there was 7 years, but I knew guys in there that spent 10, 12, 15 years in prison. And even though they hated prison, they hated jail, they wanted to go home, they wanted to make parole, they wanted to be released, and they did. Eventually they did. But sometimes, a lot of times I would even say, it would take them a lot to get acclimated back into the real world. It would take them weeks, months, years, sometimes even never. Sometimes they still have the same thinking that they had in jail. Sometimes they're so used to the routine, they still do the same things. They still wake up in the morning and they think that they're in the jail cell and they think like criminals and they never snap out of it. They're never able to acclimate themselves and get back into society and get used to living a whole different way because it's not the way that they know. So even though they hate jail, they end up going back into jail because it's what they're used to. It's what their mind, their body, their spirit is saying, at least I know this. This isn't as scary because the outside world, I don't know how to survive there. I don't know what to do. I can't get a job. I don't know how that stuff works. So they end up going back to jail. And society, again, looks at them and says, what's wrong with you? Isn't it so simple? Why can't you just do it this way? It's conditioning, right? Your mind is conditioned to stay in the same place because whatever's outside of that, you don't know what's going to happen. So your mind invents all these excuses. It says, well, the infamous Joel, he's a great guy, the affiliate franchise, I see all the testimonials, I see all the people doing well, but I can't do it. Why? I don't know, because I'm too old, because I don't have enough time, because maybe he's phony baloney, maybe he's a fake guru, whatever. Your mind will invent all kinds of excuses as to why you can't do something because you're comfortable right where you are. You at least know the devil that you know, right? So another announcement I want to make before this video ends, and I hope that helped you. I'm going to tell you real quick, I'm going to tell you exactly how to beat this. Okay, but a quick announcement I want to make is on this channel, I'm going to start interviewing some people that are inside the affiliate franchise. Even though you guys, look, I'm transparent. You guys can talk to these guys inside of the Facebook group, link down below in the description. You can talk to everyone who's in the program, okay? I don't hold people back. I don't say like, oh, my students are like people I hired on Fiverr or like, record videos for me. They're real live actual people really making money every single day in affiliate marketing. You can talk to them. You can reach out to them, send them a message, say, hey, how's the program? They're gonna say it's freaking wonderful. Like they have daily coaching. They have people in the field with them. I'm working with them alongside. They never feel like they're stuck. They never feel like they're just dropped into a course, figure it all out on their own. They have 24/7 support. That's why we have the results that we have. But let me circle back around to how do you beat this now? How do you beat this feeling of, oh my God, there's something out there, my mind is making excuses. I know I want to do it. I know I want to move forward. I know I want to do something new and special and amazing and different in my life, but how do I just get myself to go do it? Because it feels like I'm just always running into some kind of excuse. And my best advice for you is just to do it. Seriously, just do it. Close your eyes, pull the trigger, and just go. Whether you sign up for the affiliate franchise down below in the description or not, you can get on a call with us. We can talk you through it. We can build your game plan out. Everybody gets value from that call, whether you sign up with us or not. You at least have a game plan to move forward. And if you want to take it with you, take it with you. But what you need to do is just take action. If you know it's something you need to do, I can't keep working at my job because I'm 45, my back's starting to hurt, my legs are starting to go. I can't keep on missing time with my kids. They're getting older. I'm missing all the baseball games. I keep on, I get it. I get it. I can go on and on and on and on. Not only was that me, we have several students inside the program who are now doing super well, but they started the exact same way. They started the exact same way. They had the same stories. And now they're enjoying life. But the first thing you need to do is just take that first step. You just need to go. You just need to close off all that noise. Ignore it, appreciate it for what it is, which is it's trying to keep you safe. It's trying to keep you from making a bad decision. That's why you don't go to the casino and gamble your house away, because of those voices in your head. So it keeps you from doing stupid things. But those voices are counterintuitive to an entrepreneur. Entrepreneur literally means risk taker. It's like French or something. But you need to take risk. Calculated risk. We don't want to take stupid risk, but you need to take risk in life in order to get to where you want to go. That being said, I'm the infamous Joel, and I'm out.